Thank you for coming today and welcome to the talk with really promising title, as you see here. My name is Yuliya. I'm designer, mostly specialized in graphic design, but I had an opportunity to work in other design fields. And maybe as many of you, I'm overwhelmed with the amount of AI tools that we have now that we see now, but I'm really happy when I'm able to find something that can make my life or my work easier. Today's agenda is simple. Today you're gonna watch a lot of videos that I'm gonna show you today, today, and listen to my explanation of how I'm created them. I okay. And before started, I'm gonna introduce you a small dictionary just to remind you of some terms. We are gonna talk today a lot about Gemini, and this is like ChatGPT, but Google version, as I wrote here. And the model that Gemini uses for creating images is called Nana Banana. The other tool that we are gonna discuss today a lot is called Flow. This is a filmmaking tool that helps us to make video, and the model that is used to create video in Flow is called VO3. And the other important thing that is I want to highlight that for creating videos we need to pay by credits. Unfortunately, this is not free like in many AI tools that we have now. So it all started with DevFest. Maybe you know about this conference that is held by GDG community by the end of the year specifically, and in different places in the world, in different cities. And we will have DevFest in this year also. So I'm encouraging you to come as well. But I'm going to talk about the conference that was held in November 2025, several months ago in Krakow. And I was lucky to be a designer for this conference. And I was making a lot of stuff, design stuff for that conference. And DevFest has its own brand guidelines that we used. And we used these guidelines, but we wanted to highlight our conference to make something that will attract people, not to make it too boring. And there were two things that we used to highlight our conference. The first one was presentation of speakers. So we didn't want it to be just simple pictures. We wanted to make it more fun and engaging. And the second thing was creating mascot. Let's start with speakers video. The template itself was created in Figma, and the text and circles were animated in Adobe After Effects. But what about the photos? To animate the photo, we need to follow two simple steps. Get a photo and then animate the photo. Step first. Here you see the examples of photos that that were sent to us by our speakers. So as you see, just usual photos of beautiful people, nothing unusual. For the step 2, we need to use tool. And this tool was found in the website that's called Google Labs. I'm gonna show it to you. Now, Google Labs is the website where we can find experiments by Google teams. They are divided by different topics. If you're interested, you can go there and study it. But we are interested today in the tool that is called Flow. Flow is the tool that creates videos. It looks like this. We have beautiful banner here. We have here different projects. And here we can create new project. When we create new project, we see this artboard. Interesting. So this is an expected thing, to be honest, because I I prepared a talk where I'm gonna teach you how to use this tool. I was going to teach you. And of course, I trained. The tool was looked in another way, just like several months ago when I did stuff for the Dev Fest. So now I understand that I'm seeing another interface, and part of my talk could be unrelated for now. So to be honest, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So I'm gonna improvise, and I'm asking sorry for you. Thank you for support.
Maybe
Uh,
you can choose an old style
I don't know.
settings. You can see.
But this is the thing about AI that is constantly uh, updating. So I don't think so. But I'm gonna improvise and try to tell you the things that I prepared, and we will see. Okay. This is sad because I was going to create video with you today here, so this is fun. Okay,
Maybe if you open an old project, you will have old layout.
maybe, but I don't believe it. um, well, this is funny, but that's okay. Just in case the tool doesn't work, I created screencast to show you, so we can see the difference of the tool, how it looked a couple hours ago and how it looks now. Why not? So previously, several hours ago, oh, the tool looked like this. So we couldn't. Oh no, I didn't show the whole interface. But I'll show you how it worked. So you could upload the image, and you could write the prompt. Oh, it's too quickly. Maybe this is unnecessary. To be honest, I want to improvise, but I don't know what to say. So okay, let's try to make it quickly. Uh, in this tool, you could write the prompt, of course, and animate something. In our case, it was a photo. So I just pasted the prompt. Then we are waiting for video to be generated, and then the video bam was generated and looks like this. So as you see, I think that it didn't change that the videos were animated quite naturally. Of course, maybe you can see that this is AI, but it's not really cringe type of AI. And in this tool, there were several features that maybe they still have now, but they look in another way. So we are going to see them quickly later. But now I'm gonna show you, because I was planning to show you several examples of videos that this tool in Model VO3 made for me for this conference. And yeah, I wrote here that the thing that I wanted to highlight, that uh, VO3 created videos that were 5-8 seconds long. I don't know for now, to be honest. I'm not sure about anything for now, but the videos are short. And for now, I'll see the examples of the videos, and I'll explain you a little bit of how to prompt them. So here the prompt was: a man in the photo is holding confetti in his hands. In the video, he should throw them at the camera and slightly smiling. Another example is this video where I wrote: the man in the photo takes out some knitting needles and starts knitting something in bright colors, then looks at the camera and smiles. One more example is: the man gently picks up pumpkin cup of hot tea. Soft mist rises from the cup. The man takes a slow sip, exhales peacefully, and smiles. And another one example is: there is an effect of slowly falling autumn leaves in the background. The man slightly smiling and looks at the camera, then catches the leaf and look in the camera. So if we're not going to talk about interface, the idea of this video was to tell you that the prompts are simple here. So my idea was that you don't need to write a lot of details if you don't care about it. You don't have to write about lightning or the camera angle, all the stuff if you don't care. Because for now, our goal was to make the presentation of speakers more engaging, not like to make specific video. And we just wrote anything that we had in mind without looking at the grammatic errors or other stuff. And this is all very beautiful. I hope you like these videos. But of course, AI doesn't work perfectly. And I prepared for you several bad examples. I paid my credit for them. Yeah, so here I'm encouraging you to look at the neck of the man and you will see the bug here. Yeah, so generally the video is good, but you see this next strap is weirdly appearing there. I tried to create videos without the strap. I thought maybe for video it's not important. We are not going to make realistic videos. It didn't work, so I had to change the prompt. Another example, I'm encouraging you to see at the paper airplane.
Great work on the mobile project rollout team. This is exactly the kind of innovation we need.
So this airplane is going directly to the paper, yeah. And what's the thing? I tried a lot of times with different words. Also, I tried to make an origami with another speaker from the list of paper, but unfortunately, I had to accept that VO3 can't do anything with folding and unfolding things. So I had to change my idea and try something else. Here again, look at the neck.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, again. But in this case, it was just a bug. And I had to try the same prompt again, and it worked. What's the conclusion of all these bad examples? That we don't have any rules because AI is unexpected. And we just have to try, spend our credits, and analyze the results. Because sometimes we just need to change the idea and accept that we can't do what we want to do. Or maybe try once again. And this was it about speakers, and we are going to our mascot. So with mascot, we, again, 2 steps. Simple, right? Generate picture, animate picture. You are from Krakow here, maybe most of you, and you should know the legend of Krakow that is connected to dragon. Because the Deaf Fest was held in Krakow, we wanted to highlight that this is the fest from Krakow. We wanted people to know. And that's why we decided to create mascot that was colored in GDG community colors. This is the first iteration of the mascot. It was created in old version of in Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. So you see the dragon is cut. We don't see its paws. We see the Google sign here. At that time, I transformed that picture to this picture. And I used Adobe Photoshop AI help at that time. I'm quickly, just for a minute, going to show you what AI Photoshop can do. And I used it a lot when I wasn't satisfied with picture. For example, here we have a speaker and the picture is rectangle. If the interface looked the same, for now, you would know that we can choose ratio and it can be horizontal or vertical. And it wasn't really useful for me that time. So I needed to expand the picture. In Photoshop AI, we have AI inbuilt that looks like the panel. You can expand the picture, generate the background, and Photoshop is going to suggest you 3 variants of the picture. You can choose, you can generate another 3, pile of 3. And the second thing that is really useful, that you can select something, click remove, and this part will be quickly removed. Going back to the dragon, we needed to generate a picture. So we have this initial picture of dragon, and we uploaded to Gemini. Here I asked Gemini, Nana Banana, I want a picture with this dragon sitting in the cinema with a popcorn. And this is the picture that I got. So this is a good picture because we see the same dragon, the same face, the same colors, the same wings. It looks pretty the same. At that time, I also tried the same thing with the same prompt in ChatGPT. Unfortunately, ChatGPT redraws my pictures. So I understood that Nana Banana better keeps consistency. Also, as you remember, we wanted as organizers to highlight that the fest was held in Krakow. So it is possible to do in Gemini. Here I uploaded the picture of dragon and wrote, I want this dragon walk on Krakow streets. And these buildings look pretty like Krakow buildings. Here I wrote the specific place. This building should be on this side, to be honest, but you can fix it if you would like. I just decided to leave it the same. Another way to paste my dragon into the Krakow background that I used, I uploaded the photos that I downloaded from the internet. And I wrote that I need the picture, I need to change the background. Take the second picture with Krakow photo, redraw it in the style of picture with dragon, and paste behind the dragon as a background. So this is what I got. Almost good, but we needed to remove the grass. Ask to remove the grass, and we have this picture that we used for our posters. And using this workflow, I created a lot of different pictures. Each time I uploaded this picture as icon dragon, icon picture of icon dragon. And each time I wrote something like, can you put this dragon on the field with flowers and make a shot where he's snoozing a flower? And I managed to get these beautiful pictures, dragon cooking, dragon in the museum, shopping, bathing, dragon reading and working. And again, if you don't care about the details, you don't have to write them. If you just want to see a dragon in the office, write, I want to see dragon in the office. You don't have to write the office should look like this, this is the evening and all the stuff. Also tried this with different languages, and this worked for me. And here I wanted to say that using the same workflow that I had shown you 5 minutes ago, we animated the dragon, but I wasn't able to show the workflow. But I can highlight that again, uploading your picture to the tool and writing the simple prompt, you can get cute videos. And we are gonna watch all of them, all of what I prepared, because we don't see everything that I've done. Unfortunately, here we don't have time for that. Yeah, the next video with the prompt, make the dragon screaming something on whiteboard, then erase. The dragon is stretching during the yoga, as well as other girls do. The dragon starts laughing and accidentally sets a book on fire. So these are the really cute videos that you can create and make your life beautiful, or your event. But as you remember, AI is not perfect. We have bad examples as well for this mascot. as well. So here I wanted to create a video where the dragon thoughtfully looking at the picture, nodding and laughing. Yeah. So this is the thing. The VO3 created exactly what I asked it to, right? But I wanted my dragon to be kind. Here it is evil. Even the eyes are red. And I had to remove the word laughing from the prompt because VO3 decided that in its world, kind dragon don't exist in laughing area. The other example was created with a prompt, the dragon walking on the street in a good mood.
Wow, look at that dragon! It's so fluffy!
Yeah, again, not bad, but this is strange that not people talking about the dragon, but dragon is talking about itself. So I had to change the prompt. Another bad example that I pasted separately and I called it wings case because dragon has wings. And of course, when you think about the dragon, you want to see him fly. And this is what I tried to do. But unfortunately, viewer didn't want me to create the dragon flying. And here is the example. The dragon flaps its wings and looks at the city. Yeah, here we see that clearly the wings are on the face. And we have only two puffs here. Here's another example. Magic. So you even can't imagine how many times I tried. It was in October, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe today it's better, but I had to accept that in VO3 world, there is no fluffy dragons that can fly. So only this type of dragon can fly. So yeah, sometimes you have to give up. This is the conclusion of this case. We are saying bye-bye to our dragon for now. And here I wanted to tell you more about the features of the tool, and I'm going to do that for now because the interface has changed, but I think that maybe we have these features still. So we are going to go through it. One of the features that Flow has or had is called frames to video. So before we uploaded one picture each time, we wrote simple prompt and we got the video. But in this case, you was able to upload two pictures. The first picture was the first scene. The second picture was the last scene. And we needed to describe what we want to see is happening between these two pictures. And here is the example. I created the picture of the dragon eye, and we have another picture of dragon. I wanted to make a beautiful video when the camera is slowly moving out of the dragon eye and we see the whole dragon. And this is what I got. So again, we see slightly the transformation, the puffs, the face, the wings. So I decided to exchange the pictures. This was the first shot, this was the last shot. And this is what I got again. And I decided to cheat here. I used this video and reversed it in editing tool. So no one knows that this wasn't the initial. Another feature that we had in the tool, maybe have ingredients to video. In this case, you can upload up to 3 images and you need to describe how you want the people, animals, or objects to interact with each other on the video. And here we have the example of dragon and 2 speakers. With the prompt, the people should play with the dragon.
Hey there, little one-egg. Look how friendly he is.
Another example. Another thing that we had is two types of models. I'm interested, do we have these models now? Okay, I'm not going to spend your time. So we have two models, and the difference between these two models, we are not going to talk about VO2, they are outdated. But the fast model costs 20 credits per one video, but the quality model costs 100. So it's X5. Why? The internet says that quality model is created for high-end content like film and ads, and VFast just for your experiments or social media. In quality, using the quality model, we need to achieve more detailed videos with better structures, lighting, and all this stuff. And I decided to check it. Of course, I used this image of the dragon and I used the prompt. I want the dragon in the picture to look through documents, then yawn and breathe out a bit of smoke. The same picture, the same prompt. I don't know if you noticed any difference because I don't. I watched different videos with comparison of two models. To be honest, it's just lottery. So if you don't have infinite amount of money, um, I don't encourage you to use quality model. But you are free people, so you can do what you want to. The next thing is called scene builder. So as I told you, the tool and a lot of AI tools create short videos. They are 5-8 seconds long. But what if we want to create long video? Here we can use the scene builder thing. This is how it works. So we can add any video that we created to the new tool, new artboard that is called scene builder. And we can do two things with it, extend or another thing that I'm going to talk about later. So while extending, we have this question, what should happen next? And we need to write exactly what we want to happen next. In my case, it was the dragon started typing something on the. So we get another video, and basically we have two videos. But the thing is that if we see closer, we will not see the cut. So for us, it's like the whole video of 14 seconds long, and you can extend it for how much you want. The other option is jump to. It is available only in VO quality, and it does basically the same. It creates the new video, but in that case, you can paste your character in another scene, another place, or change the camera angle. And here's the example. I wrote the dragon makes coffee in a coffee machine in auto speech. It was created to keep consistency of your dragon. So the idea was you have your character, and it doesn't matter which scene you choose, you have the same dragon. In my opinion, it's not the same, but this was the idea. The another useful feature, I think they still have it, is editing video. Here you have four options: insert, remove, camera position, camera motion. While inserting, you can basically add something. So you choose the place where you want to see new something. In my case, it is object. And I wrote that I want to add a cup of tea on the table. Then I generate video. And I will get a new video where we will see the cup of tea here. As you see, we didn't have a cup of tea, now we have it. And you can use remove for doing the exact same thing. You can choose something, ask VO3 to remove it. As for the camera position, you can change the camera position. Camera motion, you can choose any camera motion. And here is the example of dolly in zoom out. Then the next thing is that you can ask someone to tell something.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the EMEA Talk 2026.
So it's not bad. You see that the lips are moving accordingly to what the man is saying, and it's enough natural. And then we are entering the last part of the presentation with additional information. So here is another example of the video that was created using the same workflow. It was created in December 2025. And the idea was to create a video for Global Education Department. They asked for a video where there will be a factory where elves are working, and they creating and packing presents for EPAM employees. And EPAM employees receive these presents. As you see, the pictures are consistent. How did I achieve that? The first thing, simple thing, that I wrote every time before creating a picture, I wrote the same phrase, draw in the style of Studio Ghibli. The second thing, when I already had several pictures that I was satisfied with, I uploaded them every time. So I wrote, draw in the style of Studio Ghibli, like on these pictures that I uploaded. And this is how I managed to get these pictures. And I'm going to show you the video. This video was edited in Adobe Premiere Pro, but you can use any editor, and you've heard the music there. So where the music was taken from? There was another tool that is called Google Vids. It's like the tool among Google Slides, Google Forms, and all this stuff. And there you can do different things. You can generate video in this tool. You can use AI avatar, convert your slides, record your screen, yourself with the screen, upload the stuff, and so on. And here we have such thing like stock. And in the stock, you have a lot of things: video, stock images, music, stickers, sounds effect, GIFs, Google Images. So I just went to the music. I chose the Christmas music that I was satisfied with, and I saved it as MP4 video and used this as audio track for the video. But a week ago, Gemini introduced that we can create the music inside the Gemini itself. You have to go to Gemini, choose create music. You can choose the genre or don't choose anything, just write what you want to see. The length of the music for now is 30 seconds. Yeah. Another tool that is from Google Experiments is called Whisk. Here, the difference between the Flow is that you can create a video from 3 parts. So you can upload the subject or generate it. You can upload the scene or generate it, and the style. So here, as you see, I had generated the girl and the phone. This is the background that was generated. So you create the image inside this tool, then go to the video tab and animate your picture. The other tools that are quite popular now, but not connected to Google, one of them is Higgsfield. This is a popular tool right now, and it uses a lot of different models. And it is famous by the ability that you can create the camera angle, because they study a lot how the camera makers use their cameras in movies, and they try to recreate it in their tool, so you can make really dynamic videos there. And this tool is popular for creating videos for social media. Another tool is called Seedance. This is the tool that was created by TikTok developers, and they also create this tool mostly for making viral videos, and they promise that they keep high consistency. So you can use one character and create different videos of this character in different places. And the other thing is that they promise that the model, they have their own model that they work on, that this model understands context. So if you have the ballerina, for example, she will dance according to the music rhythm. And also the music will be chosen according to the situation. Another really famous tool is called 11 Labs. This is AI voice generator. You can find there a lot of different voices, and they really, you can use not just voices, ordinary voices. You can choose the voices that are laughing or whispering or something like this. So they have really a lot of emotional depth. And you just paste the text that you want someone to tell, and choose among a lot of voices, and have the audio of this text. The last tool for today is called Suno. Suno is a tool that helps you to create music. This tool really understands the structure of the song, and can create songs in different genres. And also, you don't have to write difficult prompts. You can just write something like, I want you to create a song about quitting my job, and quit your job with love. Yeah. But going back to the Google tools and about the prices, so without paying anything, in Gemini, you can generate up to 30 or maybe 100 images. We don't know exactly. We don't have this information, so it depends on your luck. About the video generator tool, you get only 100 credits. It means 5 video, not a lot. But of course, Google has their own subscription. On the Google One website, you can find it in Google AI tab. But because this is Google, this subscription contains a lot of tools. So if you're interested, you need to go and read all this information. But we have here three plans: Plus, Pro, and Ultra. And for us today, for this talk, is important how many credits we can get for this buying these subscriptions. So for the Pro, we get 200 credits, not a lot. For the Plus, you get 200 credits. For the Pro, you get 1,000 credits, and for the Ultra, 25,000 credits, and all different stuff. But if you're a fan of making video, you don't need all this stuff that Google suggests you. You can buy credits yourself. So you can go to your profile in Flow and get and click the button Get More AI Credits. And here are the prices, the amount of credits, and in case of the subscription, you will lose your credits each month if you don't use them. But here you will have your credits the whole year. The fun math about Christmas video that we have seen some time ago. The video is 1 minute and contains 15 scenes. I spent 1500 or 2000 credits to this video. They could be less, but I tried a lot of different prompts and played with them. And if we look at this price, this video cost me about 100 zloty. And I spent 2 working days on that, including everything: scenario, images generation, video generation, and editing. And yes, that's it. And here I wanted to ask you about feedback. For those of you who can leave it. But I understand now that the talk wasn't as I imagined that, and I'm asking sorry for you because I really wanted you, some of you who want to try create videos, to leave here with um, the knowledge that will help you to create videos, maybe for fun, because we don't need everything to create videos for specific projects. Sometimes we just want to do something for our friends or relatives. But still, if you have some thoughts, I will be really thankful to your feedback, because this will help me to understand my weak and my strong points. And again, thank you for coming, thank you for listening, and thank you for laughing sometimes of bad examples, because this is my first offline talk, and it was stressful for me, but I think it was good enough. And again, thank you for coming and supporting the GDD community and me as well.
Thank you, Yulia. The incident that you had at the beginning, usually we call it demo effect. It always happens on offline talks. Okay, we have ample time for questions. And we have Prince Paula for brave people who will ask questions.
Have you created like really longer videos with Flow? What's the consistency there? Because the examples that you showed, there were still short, right? But I'm thinking like minutes, maybe hour.
So the maximum was the Christmas video that you have seen, and to be honest, all the stuff that I have shown you today was just experience that I didn't plan. So because when we started to create the stuff for DevFest, we didn't plan to do all this. It was like, oh, we have an idea, maybe to do something with speaker photos. Okay, we'll try. Maybe to try something with the mascot, then try again. And we didn't have a lot of time, and I had to work in the evenings to do all this, and I didn't have enough time to experiment. And of course, it cost credit. I had to buy my own credits as well. And I understand that trying AI today is the thing for people who have money or who are ready to spend this money. So yeah, I didn't create longer videos, and I don't know if anyone creates that, because mostly for now, as I know, people use the AI video making tools for creating social media content more. So maybe in the future, because I didn't show the tool here, AI tool that was developed for cinema industry, and they making really realistic videos that they want the people from the cinema industry to use this tool, and maybe there they can do, but I didn't try. So
I can also add some comments. When Flow was introduced as a tool, they showed the example where they apply it in cinema, yeah, for some short films. But on the Flow website, you can find examples of long films and long
But don't
series.
believe them, because I hated this, promotion, um, promotion pages. When you enter the AI tool, they show you that you can do this and this, and when you try it, it's not connected to video AI tools. Because I tried different AI tools, and when you try this AI tool, you can't get this result. So I'm not watching these videos. I can't. I don't believe them, but I'm watching YouTube videos of people trying this tool because I think this is more realistic.
Anyway, you will use some editors to mount the video from the different pieces, because like you are not able to have a lot of context to build full-time one-shot video.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, according to forecasts, different forecasts, this year we expect to see on popular streaming some films that fully generated with AI that will gain popularity among people. As happened with music, yeah. For example, many people listen to AI music and don't understand that it's generated by AI.
I've seen the joke that in the future you will come to the cinema and you will have to pay extra money for the films with people, like Eka
Nature for the
movie and just movie.
The handmade stuff costs a lot, so
That's true. So we are heading to it. So if you have opportunity to go to the cinema, maybe you have to go and remember this moment.
Okay.
Yeah, hi. I just have one question about the average mode and quality mode uh, for video. But did you check the average mode and pro mode for Nano Banana? And did you notice any difference? Because I noticed like real difference when I was using the Nano Banana Pro, in contrary to the Nano Banana normal. So did you notice it?
So I bought the subscription from the start, and all the images that I was creating were with the subscription. All the images. So I couldn't tell you about the difference, to be honest. And I even didn't think about it because I bought it and I forgot about it. I just generated a lot of images. And yeah, I forgot to tell also that we have limit of credits in subscription, but we don't have, it looks like we don't have limit in generating images because I didn't reach it.
Yeah,
and I generated a lot, so maybe there is no limit.
In my subscription, which is Plus, I have a limit for generation normal mode, like 1,000 images, and in Pro mode, like 100 images per day, daily. Yeah.
Usual people don't need so
Yeah,
many
for sure.
pictures.
Yeah, thank you.
So since we are using Flow and Vio for a longer time, can you see it evolving into something that maybe can compete one day with ComfyUI and the offline models that are using more advanced techniques like LoRa's and Clip Vision and stuff like this? Can you see like Vio advancing to a point where like it can overthrow the local AI models for video generation?
It's a difficult question because I don't see the future. I don't know the future, and all the models are developing. And as you know, one day you get up and see that this model is the best in the industry, and in a month, the another model is the best in the industry. In the industry, I'm thinking I'm not an AI expert, so I'm just guessing. But the models are developing, and I think that in the future we will be able to create really cool videos because these videos that I have shown you today, they have their problems. They're not ideal, but they were okay for us. So yeah, but I don't know if its way will be available for everyone because we all know that AI is not cheap, and we have the ability. We have to pay, but we don't pay millions to use AI today. And I don't know, maybe in the future, in 5 years, I don't know, the companies decide that only the Google and some other companies will have the power to use AI, and we just ordinary people will have to be normal ordinary people. So I just chose for myself. While I have this opportunity, I try different AI, not only connected with video. I don't have all the time in the world to try everything. I would like, no, but I can't.
Yeah,
And
I just wanted to ask because you seem like a person that used Flow for a longer time. Do you see how, with seeing how it evolves right now, can you maybe have a feeling on if it's evolving super fast? Like for example, the AI for coding is evolving super fast and is making incredible progress. So do you see it making incredible progress? And do you have this feeling like in 1 year it will be much better, seeing how it evolves right now?
in case of Flow in VO3 model, from it's like 4 months that I'm using it, I didn't seen much of improvement. But I had seen that the other tools, for example, that I showed you today, there maybe it's not the good thing to tell in the GDG event, but it looks like they are better for now. But who knows? Maybe in 2 months the VO will be better. So in my opinion, it's not fast, but for someone 2 months is fast. For someone it's not.
In a few months, you will not
So,
differentiate
so
generated
maybe
AI
this is
video.
not the specific answer that you expected, but this is really in AI. You can't tell the exact thing.
It is
You just
evolving.
guess, yeah, you just guess and then you're on. So I.
You've seen an example at the beginning of the presentation when UI differs from the morning screenshots.
And Yuliya didn't show the examples with the first dragon when we generate that uses flame.
Because
it looked very
the
bad.
VO3 I don't remember, but I remember that we started working on October, maybe September, and they introduced the new model in summer. So we will got this model in several months. We started working.
Yeah, and expect on May, Google will conduct the conference, Google I/O, and they're going to introduce a lot of new tools. For example, the last year they introduced Veo. This year, I don't know, new version of models and new advanced features.
Yeah, maybe they expect in this event to, show us the best model of VO3. So hold your horses and wait.
For sure, I can tell it when Nano Banana 2.5 came out, it outshined all of the models for image generation.
That's true. So for the images, we can tell that you can go to Gemini. And as you see, even in free account, you can make a lot of images. But for videos, try different stuff.
Okay, we have time for one short question.
Hi, I guess actually when you were making various prompts, you've seen some of them were working more accurately, some of them maybe lost some details. Do you have some advice how to construct a detailed prompt that will show what we want and hopefully would not ignore some useful, important information? Just how to write to write a detailed request for the AI, and not to burn tokens, not to burn the credits. Thank you.
So there are two sides, in my opinion. The first side is my approach is that you don't need to write detailed prompts. So because you can ruin your video, and you don't need to waste your time. We don't have a lot of time for now in our modern world. So if you, as I told you, if you don't care about the details, how the background will look like, just write exactly what you want. You want the person drink a cup of tea, just write that, and that's it. You want this person to smile, and then just write that. This is the first thing. The second, another side is that unfortunately we don't have the rules, as I already told you, because sometimes I managed to get a good video result just from one attempt, and sometimes I had to use 20 attempts. And unfortunately, often you can't even understand why. It's like AI works this way. So today's mood is ruined, and it's not gonna give you good results. And this is sad because you spend your credits, you spend your money, and you can't do anything with that. But this is the reality. So the maximum that you can do, analyze, like with this unfolding or folding things. When I tried and I several times and I had to accept. So I couldn't spend more and more credits, but I had to accept that we can't do these things because just VO3 can't do. And this is the maximum that you can do as a human, to analyze the result and try to change the approach, maybe try to change the idea. But there will be 50% of just the luck, unfortunately.
Simplicity is the key.
Yeah. Just, I don't know, pray to the gods of video making. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Before moving for the pizza, could you open the slide again? We are running some experiment. The information maybe for developers. We are sharing with you cloud credits, $5 credits. Here's the instruction. If you used Cloud Console, you know how to use it. If you don't use it, read the instruction. We have only 30 cloud credits, and you can try to, for example, generate a Gemini API key and run your experiments if you want. And you don't need to use your billing card. You can use this thing. So thank you so much and welcome to Eat Pizza on the Kitchen.